food at unsafe temperatures could lead to the growth of bacteria, and old foods found on clean dishes. They are two of the violations inspectors discovered at Orange County restaurants. Kelly Phillips has the highs and lows in this edition of the Restaurant Report Card.
We begin with Senor Toro Mexican Restaurant on Letcher Drive in Orange. Inspector Scales found cheese enchiladas, rice, and shredded cheese out of temperature. Labels and dates were needed on all foods in the cooler. Food was stored on the floor in the walk-in cooler, which is a violation, and the cooler in the kitchen was not keeping temperature. There were several clean dishes that still had old foods on them, and they needed to be re-washed. And the inspector also found several roaches and gnats in the restaurant. Senor Toro Mexican Restaurant gets a 70. And now on to Sonwalk 2 on Texas Avenue in Bridge City. The inspector found chicken, cut carrots, and egg rolls out of temperature. All the foods inside the freezer needed to be covered and dated. The hand washing station was in need of towels. The outside of the storage equipment needed to be cleaned. Sonwalk 2 gets an 81. And finally, Inspector Scales checks out Wienerschnitzel on MacArthur Drive in Orange. Employees were not wearing hair restraints. The manager had a nose ring, both of which are violations of good hygienic practices. There was no hand washing station found in the kitchen prep area. Flies were found throughout the restaurant. The front cooler was holding water and needed repair. Floor tiles were broken and missing near the floor drain. The return vents needed to be cleaned of old dust. Wienerschnitzel gets an 84.
And some other reports to tell you about. Jack in the Box in Orange at in the 2900 block of 16th Street gets an 85. Chili's Bar and Grill gets an 89. Snowflake Donuts a 91, and Avila's Mexican Restaurant gets a 92. And for our Blue Ribbon Awards, Snack Shack on Highway 87 in Orange, PK's Grill, Subway on North 16th Street in Orange, and Cool Breeze in Bridge City.